Hey, James here for Read More Comics. Today is the best day of the week, New Comic Book Day, and I had the chance to go to my LCS of choice, Buy Me Toys in beautiful Mishawaka, Indiana, and clean out my pull box. Let's see what I got. So, let's get it over with first. If you like this content, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell in the corner so you get notifications anytime I post new content. Today is New Comic Book Day, and as it is summertime, I try to head to my LCS earlier in the day. It gives me time without a lot of other people to hang out at my LCS, talk about comics in the industry with Casey and Kelly, the proprietors of Buy Me Toys, and get a chance to look through back issues without feeling a lot of pressure by having people around me. So this was this afternoon. I haven't even had a chance yet to add these to CLZ. I haven't even bagged and boarded these yet. I want to share what I got. So starting out, I got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, issue number 1. This is the Buy Me Toys exclusive variant cover. And while I'm going to be honest, I watched the cartoon back in the day, like the original cartoon. I watched some of the movies with my kids. Not a huge Turtles fan. It's not that I have anything against the Turtles. I respect the IP. I understand many people are Turtles fans. I got this for two reasons. First, the cover. This is by Aunt Lucia. Lucia, I think I'm pronouncing that right. My apologies if I'm not. He has done several covers for Buy Me Toys, and I just really dig the art. We can see it in green in the background. Second reason why I picked up this book is for a couple bucks, I can support my LCS. And it's a way I can show my gratitude for everything they do. Even though this is not a title that I'm really excited about, I think it's cool when my LCS can do things like this and get exclusive covers and sell them to their client for a reasonable price. I paid book price for this. So what was it? $3.99, $4.99 for this right here. So that's book number 1. Book number 2. This was a back issue. I was working through my yet to read short box, which is about half full of books I haven't gotten to yet, focusing on Batman. And I noticed they had a checklist for the Absolute Power event. And they mentioned there was kind of I don't want to call it a prequel to the Absolute Power mini, but it was kind of like the issue 0 or the alpha issue, if you will. And I really like Absolute Power. I'm not planning on getting any of the tie-ins except for the main book and any of the titles that I'm currently pulling. So that's going to be Batman, Wonder Woman, any of the Absolute Power specific titles like Task Force, what is it, Task Force 7, doesn't really interest me. However, this book interested me because I wanted to get a fuller picture of how 3 separate stories and 3 other titles pulled together in Absolute Power. So this is Absolute Power Ground Zero. I went with a variant cover, shows failsafe on the front. This is by Janin. Okay, so that was a back issue. Next up is Annihilation 2099. I've been pulling the framed covers by, was it Ken Lashley? Okay, this is the first appearance of Silver Surfer 2099, which honestly is the whole reason why I've been pulling the entire series, because I just wanted another Silver Surfer story. Next in my bag, we have Zatanna Bring Down the House. This is issue number 2. This is on my pull list because Zatanna is a key figure in Justice League Dark. Love the character in that. And in my mind, they don't have enough Zatanna stories. This is a Black Label story. Haven't read issue number 1 yet. This is the Jenny Frison cover. Very cool. Next, we have Star Wars Darth Vader 48. We have 2 more issues of this, and then I think we're going to be done with at least Darth Vader in the Imperial time period. At least the volumes. I don't know what they'll do. Darth Vader's too cool a character not to keep doing something. But I think they clearly have kind of played out a lot of the story. We'll see what we do. This is a book that I've been pulling the last couple months. This is Rook Exodus, the B cover. I love the mask covers on this. When I saw them in Previews World in the solicitation, I add this to my pull list. This has been a really fun read. And Jason Fabok on art is on point. It is stellar. Let me just flip to a random page. Okay, apparently finding a random page is harder than it sounds. Okay, here we go. There we go. Amazing art. Jeff Johnson's been swinging for the fences on this book. Everything I've read from Ghost Machine has been killer. I highly recommend it. So this is Rook Exodus, issue number 4. And what I understand, Rook Exodus, there's like a shared universe a lot of the stories are playing in. Rook Exodus is not in the shared universe, but Geiger is, and so is Redcoat. I'm not sure any other titles coming out will or won't be. Next up, we got Monstrous 53. This is by the incredible creative team of Marjorie Liu and Sana Takeda. What you see on the cover is the art you get inside. So the art is amazing. I've said this many times. Marjorie Liu has done this incredible job creating, doing world building, creating kind of this steampunk fantasy world that has some heavy Cthulhu vibes. This is issue 53. So if you wanted to get in on this, you're going to have to honestly go for trades, or I know they have collected compendiums, I think, for Monstrous. They definitely have trades, but it is an awesome, awesome read. And unlike a lot of series, there is so much reliance on the story that Marjorie Liu and Sana Takeda is weaving in each issue, that similar to Saga, it's all relevant. Like it all kind of rolls forward. So this is an awesome long running series. We're looking at, oh geez, I know it says issue 53, but I think I've been pulling this for, 13 years, pretty close. Yeah, it's been going on for a long time. Okay, they do take long breaks after each arc for several months, and that kind of helps fill it in. Is it 13 years? Yeah, yeah, I think it is. Yeah. All right, so amazing. I think it's more than that. I think this series has been going on. So 53. Yeah, I think it might be going on closer to 15 years. This is another Image series. This is Feral. I've been getting the horror covers because they rock. Chapter 5. So this is issue number 5. I'm really behind on reading my back issues. Things I've been pulling. Haven't read issue number 1 yet. It is sitting right over here, though, in a pile, waiting for me to read it tomorrow. So I'll be reading that tomorrow morning. We have Conan the Barbarian, issue number 13. Obviously an homage to some work way back in Marvel Conan with the Frost Giant's daughter. I imagine it's a story that's playing on this. If you get a chance, check out Ablaze Publishing. They did some Conan stories because Conan is public IP in Europe. A French company, a French comic book company, redid multiple short stories. Frost Giant's Daughter was one of them. It was amazing. All that said, Titan Books has been doing some of the best Conan stories, like legitimate new Conan stories, since I read Rory Thomas and his successors in Conan Volume 1 back in the 80s. So Conan issue number 13. Let's see. We got Captain America number 11. This has been an awesome kind of mystical story. They've been going in a different direction. The creative team has, instead of telling a traditional kind of Captain America story, it's more mystical in nature. Doctor Strange has played several roles in it. So he's been in several issues. It's been really fun because it's different. And in my opinion, one of the issues with any of the big heroes in the big two, Captain America is one of those. Batman is one of those. At a certain level, if you're telling a story that is a world-ending threat and you're not pulling in all of your friends like the Avengers or the Justice League, there's an issue with storytelling in my mind. The last volume, I think, had that issue where here's this world-ending threat. Why isn't Captain America just pulling out his smartphone and calling the Avengers? This has been a really cool story. This is a one-shot by Boom Studios. I've been pulling all of this series, and I just realized I need to look back because they have really cool shiny covers on this. So this is Berserker, A Face Full of Bullets. I went with a variant cover. It reminded me of the Frank Frazetta Death Dealer cover. Let's see if we can get that. Isn't that shiny, shiny? Right. I think I've pulled all the other foily books on this. I need to double check. If not, I might have to let my collecting OCD take over. And then last but not least, Kelly at Buy Me Toys threw this in my bag because there's some news in here about the Absolute Universe. I don't know if that's what it is. That has been leaked that Scott Snyder is going to make some announcements about. This is all related to DC All In coming out this fall. All right, so those are my pulls. Thank you for listening me ramble on about comic books. If you did like the content, please leave a comment, hit the thumbs up, hit subscribe. That way you help the channel keep going. Whatever you happen to get today, I hope you're reading awesome comics. And please do not forget, even if you didn't, to read more comics. Thanks for watching this video.